First of all, sir, okay? You did not have to disrespect everyone like this. Like, how does this happen to me? Every time. Every time. Where's my mic on? Fact fun? It's fun fact. I'm sweating. I'm pretty sure you guys think I'm drinking milk, but I'm not. My mom made Guatemalan horchata and so good. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Griselda. As you can see, today I have a very special guest. This is my son. I have two children. Jordan is also my child. Okay. He wanted to be in my intro. He's sitting on my lap. How cute, like when he was a baby. Am I embarrassing you?
Yes and no.
So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my current go-to makeup look. This is the look that I feel the most comfortable in. So if you want to see how I get this look, then what?
Subscribe to her channel.
Keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've already prepped my skin. I'm gonna move on to priming my skin. I'm gonna be using my Grip Primer. This has been like my go-to, like, holy grail primer. So we're just going to apply that all over the face. I did my brows off camera. I feel like my brows just take too long. I always like to do them off camera. I don't know where my little clips are. I should clip this. Let's just put this behind the ear for now. We're gonna move on to foundation. I'm gonna be using the Born This Way matte foundation. This is a 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. I have been so obsessed with this foundation. If you're new to my channel, I have super oily skin, so I always like to find foundations that are matte but that don't dry me out, because I still need that hydration. But this foundation really does it for me, because it just gives you a really nice, like, overall finish, the medium to full coverage. I just really love that it just looks and feels like skin, and that it's also waterproof, transfer resistant, and all that good stuff. If you are looking for a matte foundation that is going to give you flawless skin, you should definitely give this a try. And I am using the shade Praline. All right, so for concealer, I'm gonna pick up my creamy concealer by Nars. And I really only focus that concealer in the inner part and also up here, just to give me that fox eye look. It's been a minute since I've done a makeup look. I feel like the last couple of times that I did a tutorial, they were like skincare videos. I'm also thinking of doing my nighttime skincare regimen. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. I really love to take care of my skin, especially me being 35. I really am like trying to keep up with my skin. It's so crazy how it just, concealer just changes your whole face. I just realized that this is the first time I'm actually doing my makeup on camera after I shaved my face, which, by the way, I am obsessed with. I can't wait till the next time I'm able to do that, because it was just so satisfying to do, and the results, like, are incredible. I love how smooth my skin looks after I do my makeup. Like, I feel like I'm a walking Facetune ad. It's just super smooth and just beautiful. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to film next on here. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you guys know I always use a beauty blender, but I really want to step out of my comfort zone and try something new. So I was thinking that I wanted to do a full foundation routine using a foundation brush instead of a beauty blender, because I've seen a lot of makeup artists that only use foundation brushes and their skin looks flawless. It looks so amazing. So I want to give it a try and see how it would work out for me. Let me know what your preference is of tool to like use to do your foundation, in the comments down below if you like a beauty blender opposed to using a brush, or even if you use your hands. Let me know in the comments down below what is the best way that you like to apply your foundation, because I just want to step out my comfort zone and do something a little different. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using this HourGlass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I always love to use a brush to set first, and then if I feel like baking, I can go in with my beauty blender or a powder puff to kind of bake right underneath. But we're going to be using the Tapered Highlight F35 by Sigma to first lightly set underneath the eyes. And I always like to do a really thin layer first to just seal underneath the eyes. I really have been loving this HourGlass setting powder. It almost creates a silk finish underneath the eyes. I've used it maybe like 2 or 3 times and I really liked it, but you know, when you're so used to using a specific product, like that's like your go-to. But I have been just playing with this powder and seeing the wearability of how it looks by the end of the day, and I really love how it just keeps my eyes intact. As of lately, I've also been loving the Too Faced multi-use complexion powder in the shade Warm Sand. This powder really sets the skin. It is a powder foundation, so this is going to definitely give you that full coverage finish. I love pairing the Born This Way matte foundation with the multi-use complexion powder. It just gives me a overall flawless finish. Also, I was using the duo brush from HourGlass to set my foundation. Now I'm gonna flip it over and use my Megastarr bronzer from Morphe. As you guys can see, I've already hit pan. It's one of my favorite bronzers. But because it is like my go-to almost like everyday look, I don't like to use a cream contour. I like to stick to powders, so that's why I didn't go in with a cream product to contour. So we're just gonna first warm up the skin with the Megastarr bronzer, and then we're gonna go in with a darker bronzer to add that definition. And that's usually what the cream contour would naturally do. But if you are afraid of using any cream products and you're just starting off wearing makeup, this is a way that you can start practicing contouring your face by just using powders, because it's a little bit easier for you to manipulate and add definition to the skin. To add a little bit of depth to my contour, I'm going to be using Take Home the Bronze by the Balm in the shade Toni. This is another bronzer that I absolutely love using. As you guys can see, it's already hit pan. And I'm going to use that same brush, but I'm focusing the product mainly on the tip of the brush, because I'm also going to pinch it a little bit and just go right underneath here to add definition. And you guys see the difference. Just adding it here definitely sculpts out your face a bit more. And I'm pinching the brush because I want the product to just be placed here and I don't want it to spread out. And I'm just going back and forth with really light pressure, because if you do put a lot of pressure, sometimes it can just end up looking really muddy. Then I just flip the brush over and then I start blending everything together. Going in with my Huda Beauty. This is the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Blondie. We're gonna pick up our beauty blender and then sculpt out the bottom of the cheekbones, just to add definition. And as of lately, what I've been doing is I've been mixing my regular translucent powder and my Blondie. I've been using that in the inner part of the eye and also in the outer part. And I'm using a pouncing pressing motion to really ensure that the under eye is nicely set. I brought the bronzer a little too low, so I'm pushing the translucent powder a little higher to brighten up the forehead area a little bit more. All right, so while that's set, I'm gonna pick up my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 04. I really love to use the P. Louise base because I have really oily eyelids. It just also really makes the eyeshadow pop. It's so crazy how you can look crazy in the middle of doing your makeup, but the end results are just like, I wow myself every single time. I'm gonna conceal that with translucent powder. It's super important to always set your base because if you do have oily eyelids, it will crease. I'm going to be using the Minimalist eyeshadow palette by Elcie Cosmetics. We are going to start off by using this color right here. Excuse my nails. I haven't done my nails in a hot minute because it's been crazy. You guys have seen in my vlogs how crazy my life has been. So I haven't had a chance to like do anything to them. They look a little crazy, but we are going to pick up this Expert Blender by Makeup Addiction, and we're just gonna pick up a generous amount of this color. We're just gonna focus that in the crease. I always like to start by using an eyeshadow that's super close to my skin tone that allows me to just build on top of that. So the transition is a lot smoother. And I'm bringing it up towards the brow bone and out towards like the tail, almost like a cat eye. I also want to know what you guys think about my vlogs. Are you guys loving them? I should just stop, I should keep going. Let me know in the comments down below because I feel like you guys are enjoying them. We're gonna pick up this color right here, this Hank and Henry Monica brush, and we are going to apply that on the outer corner, and I'm following the first transition shade and I'm pushing it outwards towards the temple. Moving on to the lid and the wing, I went ahead and I did that on my left side. I'm going to be using this cream color right here. It's like a cool tone cream color, and we are going to use this Sigma Shader Lid E56 brush, and we are going to pat that in. When it comes to matte eyeshadows on the lid, it is a lot easier for you to get more pigment if you go in by patting the eyeshadow into the lid opposed to swiping. Swiping is really not going to get you anywhere, to be honest. It's all about the placement and the motion that you use when it comes to matte eyeshadows. One thing that I really love about the Elcie Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes, that they are so pigmented, and this eyeshadow palette is so perfect for travel. It has literally your essential eyeshadow colors, like you have a black, you have your browns, you have your skin tones, you have a neutral. I really love this palette. When I'm traveling, this is like the perfect travel palette because you can create anything. You can create a black smoky eye, you can create a brown smoky eye, you can create a neutral eye. You can do so much with this neutral palette, and it's perfect for travel. Look at that. Super small, and it has all the colors that you need for like an everyday wear. As of lately, I have been trying to stay away from using like liquid eyeliners, so I like to create my wing liners with eyeshadow. And like I said, if you are a beginner, this is a perfect way for you to practice your wing because you can easily blend it out and erase it, opposed to use liquid liner or a gel liner that can be very intimidating for you. So what I like to do is I like to start off by picking up the brown, and I'm using this angle brush by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. and J Kissa. This is the J5 brush, and I am going to place that in the outer corner and just create a slight wing. And this brush is pretty flexible too, so it's perfect for eyeshadow because it's not as dense and you can maneuver the eyeshadow super easy. And I'm not going in all the way because I want my eyes to look elongated. So the trick to that is just going halfway and slightly bringing it inwards and thinning out the eyeshadow in this inner part. Now we're gonna go in with the black eyeshadow, and very lightly I'm gonna tap it onto the brush, and then I'm just gonna add depth around the lash line. Fun fact about e.l.f. my very first IG 15-second video was me using an e.l.f. liquid liner that cost me $1, and I used that in my video. And that's when Instagram first came out with video. Oh my god, that was like a long time ago, but how times have changed. But yeah, so I used e.l.f. liquid liner to create my wing. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and curl our lashes. I'm gonna be using the new Baddie B lash curler to curl my lashes. I also have a discount code with them if you want to try out the lash curler. I will make sure to leave that in the description box. This really like really curls your lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using my Honest Beauty mascara. I've never been the type to use mascaras that have primers, but the amazing part about this mascara is the wearability. I don't know about you, but I've worn mascaras that by the end of the day, my eyes start burning because the mascara gets in your eye. I don't know if it melts or I don't know what happens, but sometimes I'll rub my eye and then the mascara gets in my eyeball and I'm just like, why are my eyes burning? This mascara doesn't do that, and it leaves my lashes looking like I just applied my mascara, and it does not burn my eyes by the end of the day. I really love this mascara. And of course we are gonna pop on some lashes, which I'm so excited for. I don't think I've been this excited for lashes, and you guys will see in just a second. This mascara is really intense. I can actually just leave my lashes like this and I'll be happy, but you know, I always like to be a little extra, so we are going to add false lashes. So for lashes, I'm going to be using the brand new lashes by my very good friend Raquel. He is Beyonce's makeup artist, and he came out with his own lash line, and I could not be any more proud. Like, these lashes are so stunning, and like, not because he's Beyonce's makeup artist, but look at this. Like, look at these lashes. They are right up my alley. I can't even decide what lashes I want to use. I don't even want to use them because that means like I get less uses of them. I think I'm gonna use the Beaming Sun. Look at this, they're so freaking pretty. Like, look at that. I know he's been working really hard on these lashes. He's been talking about launching these for a really long time, and the time is finally here. So I'm so happy for him. Mind you, I haven't even tried these lashes and I already know that these are going to be everything. And I love the fact that the band is not a thick one, because it's so hard for me. My lashes, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but I don't have like that little fold in between my lash and my lid, so my lashes really sit on top of my lid, so I can't really tuck the lashes right underneath that little gap, I guess you can say, that some people have. So if the band is super thick, the lashes are so uncomfortable for me. Oh my god, these lashes, Raquel, I'm gonna need another set of these, okay? Like, what? Nobody can tell me nothing with these lashes. I just called Jovan to show him how obsessed I am with these lashes, and he agreed. I'm trying to call Raquel, but because I need to let him know how amazing these lashes are. Jovan said that these are the best lashes that he has seen on me. I need like a lifetime supply of these lashes. That's all I'm saying. Moving on to the waterline, we're going to be using my Rue Bonaparte eyeliner by Nars. Next, picking up the transition color that we use in the crease, we're going to run that through the lash line just to add a little bit of depth. Now I'm just going to go ahead and dust off the powder right underneath the eyes and the rest of my face. And then to bring back the moisture into the skin, I'm just going to apply a little bit of Fix Plus. And for my bottom lashes, you guys already know I'm going to be using my Extended Play Giga Black Mascara by MAC. And for blush, I'm going to be using Dragun Beauty's Face Press Powder Palette. And I am going to pick up Baby Girl Blush. I really have been loving using a pink tone blush just because I feel like it softens up the look. I'm going to run that at the apple of the cheeks and then throw it back. Now picking up the color Femme from that same palette, we are going to use that to contour the nose. And to highlight, I'm going to be using MAC's Whisper of Guilt. I think here I was telling you guys that I got this in my gratis. I'm pretty sure that's what I was saying. But I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones just to give me a subtle highlight For lip liner, I am going to use Oak Lip Liner by MAC, and I am going to be using the Natasha Denona lipstick in the shade Susana. And to top off the lips, I am going to be using Alamar's Birthday Suit Gloss. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Also, you may have not noticed, or you may have, but my audio stopped working towards the end of the video, so I had to do a small voiceover. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, or you guys were able to tell, but I did have to do that, which really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because what matters is the video is up. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my very good friend Raquel Beauty and check out these lashes. I will make sure to link that in the description box below. He has so many amazing styles and has so many other amazing styles that are also launching in the near future. With that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this look and learned something new, and I will see you guys in my next video.